In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 6, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Red Sox versus Los Angeles Angels. The Los Angeles Angels will host the Boston Red Sox on Tuesday in the second matchup of a 4-game series. Although these clubs have similar records, they are trending in opposite direction. The Angels entered this series on an 11-game losing streak, whereas Boston has won 4 straight and 13 of their last 18 ball games. The Angels took 2 out of 3 games from the Red Sox in Fenway Park from May 3rd and 5th this season. The Boston Red Sox are at .500 on the season at 27-27 overall. They are also 6-4 in their last 10 games. The Los Angeles Angels are close to them at 27-28 overall and are in the middle of a 10-plus game losing streak in their last few contests. The Angels are in the midst of an epic losing streak through the early point of June. Coming into play Monday night, they have lost 11 consecutive games. Los Angeles will start rookie left-hander Reed Detmers for the second game of this series. He pitched for a third scoreless innings last week in a start against the Yankees. Detmers allowed 5 hits and walked 3, so he was in trouble for the majority of the night. This makes 5 times this season that the rookie has failed to complete 5 innings. The Red Sox are one of the better hitting teams in the majors, so the rookie could be in for a rough outing here. Further, the Red Sox have won 4 of their last 5 games and 6 of their last 9 games against the Halos at Angel Stadium. This is a great spot for the Sox to bash around the rookie. Even though the Angels' losing streak can't last forever, this is a case of just going against the Angels until they show signs of life. The Red Sox play their better ball on the road, as it were, and I believe that they have a trustworthy starting pitcher in Whitlock going here. So the Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. The Red Sox have scored at least 5 runs in 14 of their last 17 games. Boston is 4th in MLB in batting average against left-handed pitching, and the Angels' bullpen has also been horrible. On the other side, Los Angeles had a bit of a breakthrough on Sunday, scoring 7 runs in their loss to the Phillies. The struggles of Mike Trout and Ohtani also won't last for much longer. The Red Sox are slated to send first-year righty Garrett Whitlock to the hill for his 13th appearance and the 9th start of the season. He surrendered 1 run on 5 hits over 6 innings in Wednesday's win over the Reds. He faces an Angels team that has lost 11 straight games, but they are more than capable of putting up big numbers on an unproven arm like Whitlock. They are still averaging a respectable 4.49 runs per game and should be able to drop a nice number to drive the total up. I fully expect the Red Sox to score at least a half dozen runs, so lean towards the over in this game. Plus, the total number has gone over in 6 of Boston's last 7 games facing American League West clubs. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Mets versus San Diego Padres. The New York Mets battle the San Diego Padres in the second of a 3-game series on Tuesday evening. The Mets will have Taijuan Walker looking to rebound from his first loss. The Padres will counter with Yu Darvish. The Mets went 4-3 against the Padres last season. The Mets are 11-2 in their last 13 Tuesday games and 8-2 in their last 10 overall. The Padres are 2-5 in their last 7 during Game 2 of a series and 8-3 in their last 11 versus National League East. The over is 9-3-1 in Mets' last 13 overall. The under is 8-3-2 in Padres' last 13 overall. The Mets are 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. Taijuan Walker has been incredible this season, but it's not going to last forever. His 2.88 ERA through 40.2 innings is on pace to beat his career low. However, we're a game or 2 over 1/3 of the way through the season, and his 4.38 xERA and 3.7 Fahrenheit IP indicate that negative regression is imminent. One reason I believe why his negative regression hasn't already occurred is because he has faced the same team for 4 of his 8 starts. Walker has faced the Phillies 4 times in the first 2 months of the season, and in his other 4 starts, the veteran has only been tested twice. In the starts he had against the Cardinals and Dodgers, the Mets lost both. Walker has been successful, but it's hard to consider a starting pitcher with a 12.5% strikeout rate and a 1.5% weak contact rate to shut down a hot Padres offense. It's been a below-average season for Yu Darvish so far, but that's only because he can't start at home every game. In 4 starts in San Diego, he has a 1.71 ERA with a 0.68 WHIP compared to his 5.82 ERA and 1.41 WHIP on the road. The Padres are 3-1 when Darvish starts at home, and his control has been far better as he rarely allows any free passes. Before Monday night's contest, the Padres averaged 5.75 runs per game in their last 4 games. The Mets' offense has been more consistent all season, but getting Darvish at home at this good of a price is hard to pass up. Lean the Padres in a game that should be close from the start, so the San Diego Padres money line is our full game side pick. Taijuan Walker has limited his opponent to 2 or fewer runs in 3 consecutive starts, including a strong outing at Dodger Stadium where he allowed 2 runs. The Padres aren't scoring many runs recently, plating 4 or fewer in 8 out of their last 10 games. In addition, the Padres are in a groove on the mound. They have only allowed a total of only 9 runs in their last 4 games. Darvish has conceded 2 or fewer runs in all of his home starts. The under is a convincing 5-0-1 in the Padres' last 6 games. I expect a pitcher's duel in this bout. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Petco Park has been a pitcher's paradise so far this season. Before Monday night's game, the under was 16-6-1 in San Diego, and the average score for a Padres home game is staying below the total by 0.7 runs. The under is a perfect 4-0 when Darvish starts at home, and those 4 games have an average score of 4 runs. I expect Walker to start his journey of negative regression tonight, but if he somehow continues to get lucky, this could be a pitcher's duel for the majority of the game. These bullpens rank 6th and 15th in ERA in the last 2 weeks, and if they only need to appear for 3 innings, it should minimize their chance of blowing this game open. Back the trends. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado Rockies versus San Francisco Giants. The Colorado Rockies are looking to avoid the 5th consecutive loss, but it will be hard against the divisional rivals on the road. They will spend the next 2 series away from home against the National League West foes. After facing the Giants, the Rockies will take on the Padres. The San Francisco Giants, on the other hand, are in a better form right now and will play the next 3 series at home. After the Rockies, they will meet the Dodgers and Royals at Oracle Park. These National League West rivals have met 6 times this year, and the Giants won 5 of those games, winning both series in the process. The Rockies are 36-77 in their last 113 road games and 7-20 in the last 27 overall. Colorado is 5-16 in their last 21 in Game 1 of a series. Meanwhile, the Giants are 4-0 in their last 4 Tuesday games and 41-16 in their last 57 versus a team with a losing record. San Francisco is 49-22 in their last 71 versus the National League West. Rodon has a couple of hard luck losses in his last 3 games, but he hasn't pitched too badly. In that trio, Rodon has notched 16.1 innings, 6 earned, 8 walks, and 18 hits. As for Marquez, he's been pretty sketchy over his last 3 with 17 innings, 15 earned, 24 hits, and 7 walks. Rodon should have the advantage between the starters in this opener, and if the Giants' offense can provide some cushion, he should be fine. The Rockies are one of the worst road teams in the MLB, and their inability to score runs weighs on them as the Giants' streaky offense continues to stay hot. The Giants have won 4 of 5 against the Rockies this season, and with Rodon coming off a lights-out start against them last time, he should be able to keep it rolling and secure the win, so the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. After breaking down the side of this game, it seems obvious that the play would be for plenty of runs in this matchup. Even before reiterating some of those points, the Giants are the 2nd most profitable team for overs this season. That should come as no surprise, as the last time they played at home was a series that had games with 16, 25, and 12 total runs. We only need 8 on Tuesday night, which should be no issue. Rodon has let that many cross the plate in just 3.2 innings this season, and now gets a Rockies lineup that loves seeing his left-handed wind up. Colorado is also just behind San Francisco as the 4th most profitable team for overs this season. Arguably the biggest factor would be the bullpens in this game. The Rockies have had the worst for quite some time, and the Giants haven't been far behind. They may have had the day off, but the relief pitching quality is still not high enough to overcome the bats in this game. When Marquez starts for the Rockies this season, that's usually a signal for a high-scoring affair. In fact, over occurred in each of Marquez's previous 5 starts. San Francisco has averaging 7.33 runs per game against the Rockies this year and scored at least 7 runs in 5 of 6 meetings. I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants alone score 8 runs or more, while I also expect participation from one of the best offensive teams in the MLB and second best in batting average. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.